All right, thanks. Well, Make-A-Wish on average grants a wish every 38 seconds to a child with a life-threatening medical condition. All this month, every Thursday, we'll be sharing the stories of people in our community who have benefited from the Idaho Make-A-Wish Foundation. Tonight, Amy Burnett for Idaho's First News takes us to Burley in this first edition of the Season of Wishes.
We found out that I was diagnosed with leukemia. It's a cancer in your blood. And we found out because my wrist and one of my ankles were inflamed, almost like they were infected.
5 years ago, Emma Gibbons was diagnosed with leukemia.
The doctors were concerned about her life, and as a parent, the gravity of that situation was pretty heavy. It was really difficult for the family because we were separated. We had the majority of the family here in Burley, and then Emma and I were in Salt Lake living there. I left a 1-year-old at home with Jeff, and he was amazing. So our neighborhood and our family and they all pitched in and helped be the mother.
I don't like needles at all. I never have and I never will, so it's kind of like I didn't know what was going on, but even then I was really ultra scared.
She had leukemia, which doesn't necessarily require a bone marrow transplant unless you have something wrong with your DNA, and that's what was happening to hers. Jeff and I were out because we only have 50% of her, but each of the siblings were tested, and out of the 6 siblings that she has, one of them was a match, Ty, and he was our little savior that day. And through that time, he was 4 years old at the time and was really excited to be the match. He kept going around telling everybody that he was going to save Emma's life, and he did. When you get a transplant, you basically bring the person to the brink of death before you can give them the bone marrow from the other person. So it was a really long road to get her there.
Make-A-Wish contacted the family while Emma was in the hospital and asked how they could help.
She had said that she wanted to go to a beach and she wanted to find shells and study about them and learn about them.
After leaving the hospital, Make-A-Wish arranged for her and her family to travel to Florida in search of seashells in 2011. But granting Emma's wish wasn't the only way Make-A-Wish came to her aid.
With me, they had lots of fundraisers. They had a web page. They had a walk that my cousins on my mom's side did. They made shirts for me that said "Walk for Emma," and I think it's a great foundation that it can really get you through some things.
The thing that was nice for me, at least, is sometimes when we were having a battle or a hard time in the hospital, I would think about this wish and think about the fun time we were going to have as a family, and it kind of gave me hope.
I love her. I'm glad she's here.
Make-A-Wish Idaho has granted over 1,100 wishes, each one a life-affirming testament to hope, inspiration, and resilience. Next week, we'll take you to Twin Falls to tell you about another special Make-A-Wish recipient.